Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Aurora. Hey, boo. Some do kind of vibe.
This blessing, money, testimony. Go to follow you they go. This year, good news, giant plenty money. Go to follow you they go. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything you've been wanting, manifesting for your life. Even before you call me, don't answer prayer. My papa is too shy, no fit for your hand. Even before you call me, don't answer prayer. My papa is too shy, no fit for your hand. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything you've been wanting, manifesting for your life. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything you've been wanting, manifesting for your life. Blessing, money, testimony. Go to follow you they go. This year, good news, giant plenty money. Go to follow you they go.
Blessings, money, testimony. Follow you. They go. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in to Billionaire Black Women. I am EvaneyB. I have a morning show that we have every morning at 8 a.m. So that's the flyer that you're seeing right now. Welcome in if you're new to this space. If you were on here earlier, this is our third time today. Okay. I was going to be in front of the whiteboard again tonight, but I got this sharp pain in my shoulder, y'all, that just would not let up. I don't know where and how it came. So I took a ibuprofen. What's up, Cree? I took an ibuprofen to ease it, and it made me drowsy. So that's why I'm not in front of the whiteboard again, y'all. So y'all excuse me for tonight. But nonetheless, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, my boo Cree. Shout out to her. Aurora, my billionaire Aurora. User 98190623363346. And Caddis Kabasha. I think that's how you say your name. Anyway, welcome in. Was the pain a little bit, but it made me drowsy. It's still a little sharp. I don't know. I could just be sitting for the past 2 days. I just got this throbbing ass pain in my left shoulder on the back side of it, like on my backside. So I'm like, sheesh. Did I radiate it? No, I didn't do anything. It just come out of nowhere. I don't know if it's because I'm sitting in my bed and I might be sitting wrong, but it hurts. It hurts. So I could be doing nothing. The other night I thought I slept wrong, but that shit just hurt, y'all. So that's why I'm not in front of the whiteboard right now. So I didn't put no radiator. I just took that ibuprofen, but that ibu got me drowsy. So that's why, again, y'all don't see me in front of the whiteboard. For everybody who came in, Cree, hit me up in the Discord too. I've been meaning to talk to you too if you're still in here. Welcome in. What's up, Erica? Welcome in, boo. Welcome in. Y'all, let's get the likes up. Let's tap the screen and let's share the live. Thank you, Erica, so much. I appreciate you, boo. What's up, Chica? Sorry, y'all. My shoulder was hurting. It for those who are just coming in. So I did not have the energy to get back in front of that whiteboard, and I popped the 800 ibuprofen. So I'm waiting for it to kick all the way in. Okay, boo. Yeah, I popped the pill. I popped the pill, so hopefully it'll start to kick in. Okay, Cree, I see you, baby. So thank y'all so much. Thank you, Erica, for showing me some love. Listen, I thank you, Aurora. Shout out to my boo, Aurora. So y'all, I definitely want to say thank you so much for all y'all love and support for coming in. We had some good news today. We had a great morning show today. For those who were in here, we did have a good time. And then also this afternoon, we did have our class lesson. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. Trying to aspirin and tell me what it does. Okay. Well, no, I did the ibuprofen, Cree. I don't know if that's the same thing. Thank you. Thank you, Chica. I don't know where the hell this pain came out from. That shit hurt. It won't let me send gifts for the live goal. That's weird. TikTok's so janky. That's why, child. Anyway, it's okay, Erica. It's all good. Just double tapping and sharing. Yeah, it's in my left shoulder, y'all. At first, I used to get really sharp pains in the front, which I thought it was called it began with a B or something like that, which is something to your nerves. But I don't get those as often as I used to. But lately, it's been the back of my shoulder. And after I got off the live, and it's my left shoulder. I don't even write with that. I'm not even left-handed. Yeah. Bursitis. Yep. That shit hurts. Oh, that nerve pain, child. That shit would stop you in your track. If y'all ever felt that type of nerve damage, oh my God. Anyway, I don't even want to dwell on it too long. Try laying in a warm bath water. Yeah, I can do that. I think I still got some Epsom salt. Put it up to my shoulders, or I gotta find that heating pad too. Although you shouldn't put too much heat on it. But I don't know where the hell that came from. I'm getting old, y'all. That's just that old age creeping up. I'll be 35 next month, so that's that age. That's all that is. We're gonna chalk that up to age, baby. Cause when I turned 25, when I tell y'all my back was on fire for 2 days, I said, oh my God. I would never forget that back pain. That was around my birthday time. So maybe it's just I'm getting old. Anyway, welcome in, Royal. Thank you for liking the live, y'all. We do have a live go. I had a billionaire testimony. So today was our morning show, right? Shout out to everybody. Yeah, it could be that too, Chica. Shout out to everybody that was in the morning show this morning. I appreciate y'all jumping on with me. But nonetheless, after the morning show, I had a billionaire reach out to me and asked me to give him a call. So I said, okay. So I'm not going to go into the full story because I'm waiting to see if they can come on in. Let me share this live. Y'all make sure y'all share the live to our billionaires, y'all. So anyway, we have a testimony, an amazing one. And these testimonies again are shared to help keep y'all inspired and everything like that, and just shows you the power of our thoughts as a collective. So when y'all say y'all sending healing energy and love and light, if we do that as a collective, that's really powerful. You know what I mean? Like, that's really powerful for you to do. And I want y'all to know that that's not taken lightly by myself or others when y'all say y'all sending some love and healing energy to that person's way. So when y'all say that to me, I feel that and I receive that. Because I know it's all coming from a good space. But nonetheless, it just goes to show you the power that we have as a collective. As a collective, we have manifested now over $58,000. as a collective. So when I call y'all billionaires, like, I really mean that. And it's not always about the money sense. The money is always cool, but it can be in other ways, in other areas of our lives. Oh, shoot. Erica manifest. Oh, Lord. Let me grab the book. I thought I had the book with me. Let me grab the book. Erica got $200 yesterday. Hold on, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. 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 Every time come around, every time you come around. $200. Dang. Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry, y'all. $200. God dang. Plus Erica 200. 6. What was yesterday? The 18th? So, damn. Okay. As a collective. Wow. Anybody else manifesting anything? It's not always money. It could be something in value. Okay. Yeah, shout out to my boo Lucretia. Cree. We call her Cree for sure. I just call her Cree. Dang. Wow. Thank you. Shout out to my boo Aurora, always showing me some love. Y'all, that's a big deal. So shout out to Erica. So all of this is during the Prosperity Game Challenge, y'all. If you want to manifest more money, more abundance, if you want to experience just more flow of again, money, abundance, joy, creativity, using your imagination, all of those things are happening while you are doing the Prosperity Game Challenge. And shout out to everybody who's a part of the challenge. The link is in my bio if you want to join in. But nonetheless, things have been moving for my billionaires. Like, it's really amazing to see. And it gives me confirmation every single time. So this particular billionaire, I mean, it's just, I'm blown away. And shout out to Erica for damn near being consistent every day. When I tell y'all this prosperity game is a life changer, you will definitely start to see things happening should you play this game. I'm not lying to y'all. We're going to be at 100K before the end of the month. We are going to be at $100,000 manifested before the end of the month. I'm not kidding y'all. Do you want to join in on the fun? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Okay. I was saying if more money, more freedom, more abundance is what you are desiring, playing this game will help you to get there. We had a billionaire manifest her new home while playing this game. So when I tell y'all the prosperity game challenge is a game that will literally change your life, it really can. It really can. Because you'll be opening yourself up to receiving more things. I don't know who wouldn't want that. Who wouldn't want to experience the best out of life? And then having the comfortability and the confidence of knowing that I can have it. And it doesn't have to take long and it doesn't have to be hard. I think a lot of people are like wired like to the point where they believe if they don't struggle for it, then they shouldn't have it. If they don't struggle for it, if they don't work hard for it, if they don't, hustle for it, grind for it, if somehow, some way, it just kind of flows to them, if it just easily comes to them, then that means, oh no, it ain't worth it. Or they tell themselves, oh, it's too good to be true. Or they're afraid what other people will say is, well, how you get that? Why is all this stuff working out for you? And you barely lifting a finger. Why are these things just magically working out for you? But we take subconsciously, we want to prove ourselves, like everybody has something to prove. And over here, we don't believe that. We don't believe we have anything to prove anymore. Because we know whatever we ask for, the answer is yes. We know and we rest in confidence that whatever we ask for, the answer is yes. It is given. The Bible tells us that. When we ask, that it is given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the answer and the door will open. It doesn't mean that you don't take action, because I know the Bible also says that faith without work is dead. But it didn't say faith without hard work. See, people overemphasize that word work. Well, faith without work is dead. You can't just sit there. You can't just do nothing. The Bible didn't say faith without hard work. So if you want to live a life of ease and flow, you want to unlearn a lot of things, this is the space where you want to be to do that. Things come to us easily over here. We press the easy button. What's up, LaShawn? Let me know when you're ready, boo. I just had to remind y'all of that. Life is supposed to be easy. But it's the world and the world standards that gets us tripped up every time. Every time. Well, people misinterpret the Bible. They own twang. Anyway. No, I'm gonna look at it again. I'll look at it, Chica. I ain't get a notification, but I got you, boo. LaShawn!
Hey, girl. Hey.
What's up, billionaire?
Girl, nothing too much, but everything.
Everything. LaShawn, okay, I kind of spilled the beans a little bit, but I didn't tell him everything. I didn't
Okay.
tell him everything. I didn't tell him. Go ahead.
Okay. Hey, ladies. Hey, billionaires. I am so happy to be here as always. I learned so much from everybody. So I had to call Eb this morning to talk to her because we've been manifesting money and to tell everybody that last week, well, let me just go back. So every month on the first of the month, I use cinnamon and sea salt in my left hand facing my house from my door. Like I open my front door, I stand in front of my screen door, and I mix up some uh, sea salt and some cinnamon, and I blow into my house. And what I say is a manifestation about health, wealth, and abundance into my home. I also take a quarter, and you can take a quarter and put it outside your door with some cinnamon on top of it. And I put it under my mat, or you can put it by your door. It brings good blessings into your home. It brings wealth, health, and abundance into your home. So I've been doing this. Oh my gosh, September, August, September-ish, whatever, and it has really worked for me. I've been journaling too. That I wanted to see in my bank account $5,000 to $10,000 extra a month, meaning not my paychecks, not my husband's paychecks, not my commissions, anything like that. Extra a month, right? And I just trust universe. 2 weeks ago, I woke up and always check my bank account. I get an alert anyway. So as I'm in the bathroom, as everybody uses the bathroom, check their phone. I'm still trying to adjust with my eyes, got my glasses on. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I see? So I go to the actual bank account app and open up my account, and it was deposited in my account $10,817. So I'm thinking like,
Wait.
what? What? So I was like, okay. So I wake my husband up and he was like, what the F? Like, is this real? I'm like, I don't know. So what it turned out was I got a letter from a company that we overpaid something, and that was the refund that we got back. So I forgot all about this company. I forgot. I wasn't even thinking about it. And that's when stuff happens when you don't think about things. But I got a refund of $10,817.
Damn. Ooh-wee. Child, you give me $10,000, I'm on a plane, honey.
Girl.
Wow.
And I'm like,
Congratulations.
thank you. And I stay in gratitude. It's always something that you can be grateful for, right?
Always teach
And
that.
always, when we took my husband out for Father's Day, the restaurant, it was cold in there. The food was okay. Unfortunately, we had to send the appetizers back. So I was with my family. I was like, hey, you guys, first of all, let's turn this around. I told my kids, I said, first of all the restaurants that we try to get into, it was 4 hours, 3 hour wait. We got into this one. Second of all, we can stand a little cold, but we're celebrating your dad today. Let's celebrate your dad. We're all together having one meal at the same time to celebrate him. And they
Yep.
were like, you are absolutely right. I said, so let's turn this into a positive. It's all about him today, not about us, not about being cold, not about the spinach dip being nasty. It's not about all that. It's about him.
So yes, I'm always standing in gratitude. I'm always finding something to be grateful about. And again, when I journal, I don't put my wants, I put desire. I desire to have $5,000 to $10,000 extra in my bank account, and that happened this month.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
So I was
Woo.
telling Ed, like when I opened my actual account, it took my breath away. I was like, just like that. It took my breath away. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
And I just immediately start thanking God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Like forever, forever. But I let it sit for a while, y'all. I didn't go and spend it because I didn't know what it was for.
Right. He's like, I ain't got time to be running this card up and they check my account. There's a minus sign in front of it.
Right, exactly. But I got the letter confirming, and I
Mm.
have this letter. I'm holding on to this letter. I'm holding on. I'm
Wow.
holding on. And it's legitimately for real.
Wow. 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 Congratulations. That's
Thank
a big deal.
you. Girl,
That's a big deal. Mm.
I never had that happen. Like, but I just been in, in alignment. I've been in alignment. I have my vibration to be high. Like, I'm not getting into no arguments with people. I'm not doing any of that. Any of that.
Mm-mm. It's
Nope.
important to feel good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But that was an awesome gift to wake up to, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, ooh, okay, all right, universe, I see you. I see you showing out.
Okay.
I
Okay.
see
The
you
universe
showing out.
will definitely line some things up for you. So it's safe to say that up until this point, or to that point rather, you were practicing your gratitude exercises. Were you in a state of expectancy, like of something great and big happening to you, or were you just like, I'm just grateful, I'm just grateful, I'm just grateful?
I was just saying, I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful because if the universe gives me $1, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we talked about this Ev, a couple of months ago. How if you see if you're grateful for the things that you get, like the little things, he will grant you the bigger things. You see what I'm saying? So I'm always grateful for whatever, for whatever, So if I get $100, I'm thank you. If I get $10, I'm like, oh my gosh, I found 10. Like, I'm so excited. So
Uh-huh.
I wasn't expecting it. I was just thankful and grateful for, in that moment.
Hmm. That's good, and it makes the journey easier too. I mean, because it's good to be, I guess, like at a certain level of expectancy. It's kind of like, I know, like me, I know something great is going to happen, but I'm learning on balancing that out. I don't want to become anxious because that expectancy
Hmm.
can kind of turn into that anxiety a little bit.
But you got to
Like,
do what's right. You have to do what's right too. So, um, when I say that, I mean like some community service. So, for instance, one of my sorority sisters, she's a counselor, and one of her students' house caught on fire.
mm,
And this little girl had nothing. Like, she's a high schooler, had nothing. She couldn't, her prom was coming up, had nothing. So she put the call out to us, and I immediately was like, okay, here you go. Send $100. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? So you have to do community service too. You just can't all be me, me, me. This is all mine. You have to help out people too. So
mm-hmm.
when people say, "Oh, can you help me?" It's just not monetary. It could be time. It could be anything. But you have to give back as well. The universe has to see you giving back with a with the glad heart. That's in the Bible.
With a glass, yeah.
That's in the Bible. Not like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my gosh, I gotta get. No, 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 no. I'm always grateful to help out somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, don't always have to be with a monetary gift. It could be with a word, a smile. Time is something you can never get back.
Oh my gosh, it's so important. It's better than money.
Way more valuable than money. So definitely I like that. And then ultimately you're giving to God. You're giving to yourself. Like even the Bible says that everything you do it as if you're doing it unto God. So if you can keep that mentality, because that has gotten me through some things too, especially when I was younger. Like I'm all right, I'm gonna be nice because I'm doing it for God. I'm gonna clean this house because I'm doing it for God. I'm gonna do this because I'm doing it for God. That helped me to get over some humps too, along the way. But ultimately, when you do it sincerely and you're doing it unto God, you're doing it, you get rewarded, man.
Yeah,
There's
you
never
do.
any changes.
But the thing about it, don't expect to get rewarded. Just do it. Just do
Yeah.
it. Don't be like, oh, I'm gonna give some money because God is gonna give it back to me. No. Do it because it comes from your heart and you want to do it.
Yep.
You
Feels
want to
good.
do it. It
And
does.
when your hand is open from giving, your hand is at the same time open for receiving. It all goes hand in hand. I love to give back and I love to like do the homeless things. I did blessing bags for the homeless, different stuff like that. I never did the Thanksgiving. I want to do that one day. But nonetheless, it's just the joy that you get and just helping people and making people smile. And you don't know how, I'm telling you, people have blessed my day. They don't even know it. So if I can be a blessing to somebody else, make them feel how I have felt before, that's good. That's a good feeling.
That's a good feeling. And you've been blessed with so much. You know, we've been blessed with so much, And when I say that I'm grateful, I go beyond the material things. I go like my eyes and my legs and my arms and my right mind, my sane mind. Like I go beyond because there's some people who wake up who can't do all that. There's some people who don't even wake up, you
Okay.
know. So I'm super
Absolutely.
grateful for that. Yeah.
When my shoulder started hurting, I was just sharing earlier when my shoulder started hurting after I got off the live. Before I even got into the pain or let the pain fully hit me, I said thank you, God, because I feel the pain. You know what I mean? Like it's not unbearable. It's just, aggy. But thank you, God, for that. I still got the nerves to feel. I still got my arm. I still got, so it's a good thing. It's
Yeah,
just a good
it's a
thing.
beautiful thing.
Just to be in that mindset and things will go a lot smoother. Goes a lot smoother. I did what you said too. I found my cinnamon and I found my sea salt.
Girl, I'm telling you, it has helped me. It has helped me. I have a lot of my family members. I tell them about this, because some people be like, when you start being in alignment and start manifesting, people are looking at you and you are a light. It's a light that is shown, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, what is it about you? What is it about you?"
I was
And
just saying that earlier.
and I was like, "You really want to know what I'm about? Have a
Right.
seat. I'll tell you about it."
Okay, I just said that. Sure did. They sure will. What's up, Erica?
Hey, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Hey.
Did you want to share anything?
Um, really really, uh, just thankful to be around you all. Oh, sorry, my baby's on me.
Oh, Joe.
Really just thankful to be around everybody and just like what LaShawn was saying, just being thankful for just little things. I'm holding my baby in my arms, and he's healthy. I may not be exactly where I want to be for my kids yet, but they're happy and they're loved, and that's all that matters. Just appreciating and embracing the life now, because I know it's only up, from here. It can't go down anymore. So it's only up from here, and that's just a beautiful thing about it. And yeah, other than that, just happy to be here. Y'all really helped me to keep myself on track with manifesting, and because I notice I'll get stuck in my life and I'll start to forget, and you just keep me on track, and it works. Like, different things start manifesting, and it's beautiful, and I'm just happy to have y'all.
Yeah.
Aw, yes.
Oh, Erica, you manifested some money too. Did you want to share your story?
Yes, so how I manifested, I had gotten a family member, so I got a new car, right? And a family member gave me $200 towards my car payment,
Ooh.
just because. So
Just because.
yeah, so that was my $200 I manifested,
Mm-hmm.
and it leaves it to where I was able to go buy my son some more clothes, because he's growing like a weed. He's 4 months old, and he's in 6 months now, instead of the three
Oh,
3 to 6 month. He's in like the 6 to 9 months. So it freed up me to do like a little $100 spree on him. So that was
mhm.
nice.
That's
That's
awesome.
always a blessing.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
always a blessing.
man, congratulations. I love it.
Thank you.
I freaking love it. Refunds are unheard of. Yep. Anybody else want to come up? Now, but LaShawn, with
Mm-hmm.
the sea salt and cinnamon, what does that do? I mean, I know, well, yeah, what does it do?
So, sea salt is, well, cinnamon is a spice of money anyway, and sea salt is a cleanse. So
Oh,
you're cleansing your home every month, and you're bringing in new money every month.
can I cleanse
With
it every
that,
day?
you probably can. You probably can. You probably can. But with that, with it together, kind of being mixed up in your left hand,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then you just leave it down on your floor for about 24 hours. Let it bless your house, and then you sweep it up. Yeah, or you vacuum it up. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, so girl, I have it on my calendar to do that every first of the month.
I know that's
Every
right.
first of the month. No matter where I am, and usually I'm home the first of the month, so I'm not out of town, but I do it on the first of the month. I really do, and I do it in the morning of, not like the wee hours, like when I get up in the morning, before I get my day started. I do that.
That is awesome. Y'all think I didn't grab that sea salt, found that sea salt so quick? And that damn cinnamon? I said, this is my left hand. I ain't know. I don't think I sprinkled enough, because I'm gonna do it again tonight. And I sprinkled it. And I shooed Roscoe away. I was like, "Don't you dare go over there before you have some high blood pressure or something." And
And you know what? It's not bad for pets. It's not bad for pets at all.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
And
pet because I
then
got two.
the quarter, I did that too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Erica said I do the cinnamon ritual. I blow it through my door into my home on the wow.
Mm-hmm. See, I told you it's a thing.
Hmm. And Kim said, so where do you sprinkle it?
So Kim, I open my front door, and I have a screen door. So the screen door is to my back. So you're blowing the cinnamon and the sea salt into your home.
Mm.
Yep, you're blowing it inside.
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, dang,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I did it right then.
What you do?
I put it in my left hand, and you said say an affirmation. I said my
Mm-hmm.
affirmation, and I just sprinkled it across my door.
You blow it. You blow it in, and you blow it into your home. You open your front
Oh,
door, yeah, you blow it and you stand in front of your front door. If you have a I have a screen door in front of my front door, so that's why I was saying a screen door. Some people may not have a screen door, but you
right.
open your door and you have your back facing going outside.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so I'm gonna do it again. And then I did the quarter over this. I mean, the cinnamon on the quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And what does that do?
Again, that's bringing in money into your home because a quarter basically is money, and
Mm-hmm.
you can actually use any coin. I just use a quarter, and
Okay.
I put the cinnamon because it's bringing abundance, and I put the cinnamon on top of the quarter, and I leave it outside. I leave it outside till the next month. Actually,
Oh.
hmm
Okay. I just put it in the inside of my door in the corner.
yep. I leave it. I leave it out. I leave it outside. You can
Okay.
do it. You can do it right outside your door. You can do it in the corner of just it has to be outside the door in the corner somewhere. If you have some bushes, you can put it in the bushes if you want to.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
I'll
Mhm.
move it. I'll move it and I'll sprinkle a lot of cinnamon over it so people won't be like, "Oh, I found a quarter."
Right.
Yeah. Right. All kind, got people right coming in and out. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna do that. For sure. Yeah, Erica said I need to do that and it brings abundance into your home. How long have you been
Mhm.
doing that, Erica?
Sorry, I had to unmute it. I've been doing it. I would say about 8 months.
Mhm.
I'm doing about 8 months, and it does. I notice it does work. People look at me a little weird sometimes because I
That's
live
all
in a
right.
townhome, and there's
You're
like,
getting paid, okay?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I actually have a couple TikToks where I show people like how to do it. I usually post like the same one at the beginning of the month.
That
Okay.
makes sense. Yep.
Yeah. To remind people too.
I like that. I found the
Mhm.
quarter yesterday when I was talking to my father's friend. His birthday was on Saturday, and my father's friend, he met me up to the store where my father used to hang out because he used to play the horses and go up there and drink and all that stuff. So I went up there, bought me a couple wine coolers, and he came up there to just sit with me on my father's birthday. So that was cool. But I
Mhm.
noticed, yeah, it was real sweet of him. While we were talking, I noticed the butterfly, the little yellow or white butterfly, fly in between us. I said, "Oh, okay."
Mhm.
My father,
Mhm.
yeah, it made me smile. Then, as we're talking, I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know, child. I didn't see it, but as we're talking, I found a quarter right in between us. And while we were
Wow.
talking, I kept pointing at the quarter, and I was like, "You don't see that? You don't see that?" And then I was just like, "He just talking." And so I just picked it up or whatever, and that was just another confirmation of my
Mhm.
father being present. So but yeah, I read that when you find coins like that randomly, kind of sitting
Mhm.
alone, that's a sign from your guardian angels.
Mhm. It is.
Yeah.
The term pennies from heaven. Yep.
Hmm.
That's where that term comes from.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dang.
I have an uncle. My uncle and my mom was very close. My mother passed about 3 years ago, and he would find like pennies. And she told him, my mother was very spiritual. That's probably where I get all this from. But he told her, whenever you see a penny, pick it up. It's pennies from heaven. He see pennies all the time, and basically he's like, your mother is always with me.
Yes.
Hmm.
That is so comforting.
It is.
That is so you shared a beautiful story too, LaShawn,
Oh, thank you.
of your mom. That was beautiful. I mean, it's just crazy. If
When I
you
tell you my
discern.
mom was so spiritual, my mother was on a fixed income. but you could not tell it. Her hair was always done, her makeup, her clothes, her house. You could eat off her floors. Like, and she will always get favor, always have favor. Something good will always happen to her. And I'm like, Mom, what? Why are you getting? I said, you just so blessed. Like, it's just stuff will happen. She'll call me like, guess what happened to me today? I'm like, okay, so this is not a coincidence because stuff is always happening to her all the time, you know? And she, like I said, she was very spiritual, and she just showed me, you know, how to manifest. And she said, you just ask God what you want and he'll give it to you. She's always told me that. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Now, I knew, but I didn't know, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it really came after she passed away, because when people say stuff to you, I think you store it in your brain. So when they're no longer here, all this stuff is coming out that they have said to you. And my mother was, I'm telling you, I felt my mother was so gifted
Mm-hmm.
because she was led by the Spirit of God. And she would tell you things and stuff would be true. I'm like, Mom, I used to be like, Mom, what the Spirit say today? And she was like, Sean, the Spirit speaks to you too. You just got to listen. You don't listen. And I was like, okay, I'm going to start listening. And I started listening.
Mm.
And she was right. The Spirit speaks to all of us.
Erica said, yeah, I love that. I found a penny today in your headset. What were you saying, Erica? And she said, yeah, she lost her mom in December, this past December.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I meant to say I have found a penny on heads, but it auto-corrected it.
Oh, on heads. What does on heads mean?
I always heard if you find a penny on heads and you pick it up, it'll be good luck for the rest of the day.
Like heads or tails?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now y'all gonna have me looking for pennies on heads.
Yeah, you ever heard that? Grab a penny, pick it up all day long, you'll have good luck.
So that's real, huh?
Thank you for the gift, Aurora. I appreciate it.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Genesis.
I share with y'all how I found the feather in my park. Man, it is real.
Yeah.
How I found the feather in my parking lot. Wow. Oh my God. You could have bought me for 2 cents, LaShawn.
Girl, when I saw that picture earlier, I got chills. I got chills. For some people who are getting into their spiritual journeys and want to test the universe, I recommend that you test the universe. Like feathers and birds and butterflies. Like, concentrate and ask the universe, send me some butterflies or send me a feather.
Sure
And
will.
just it will. And it could be a picture, like you could be watching TV, you could be in a store. Like the universe will send you what you ask for. And that's how you test the universe. And you were mentioning birds earlier, if and I see a cardinal in my backyard at least once a month. Those are very rare birds, and I believe that that's my mom.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely it is.
And I told you the story where, unfortunately, my mother she passed on my birthday 3 years ago, right? So that's a low blow, like really bad. The next year on my birthday, I didn't think I could handle it. So I had a delivery of flowers on my birthday, and I went out to the porch and I got the flowers. But I also looked down, and it was this shiny something in my bushes, like in my bushes, where I had to reach down to get it. And I don't have any trash around my house, nothing. So it stood out. I reached down to get what was shiny, and it was a tattered Mylar happy birthday balloon.
Child.
I still have that balloon.
And as soon as I looked at that balloon, I started crying so hard because I knew. I FaceTime my sister like, look at this, look at this. And she was like, oh my gosh, mommy is wishing you happy birthday today. It was on my birthday. Wasn't the day before, wasn't the day after, on my birthday. And it was balled up. So I'm thinking, I said, who left this balloon here? Nobody called and said, hey, did you get my balloon? Did you get my balloon? Nobody said anything. That balloon came from my mother on my birthday the next year.
Letting you know she is all right.
She is all right. Exactly.
Mm, 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 mm. That is beautiful. That
Thank
made my
you.
heart smile.
Thank you.
I do. I just love it. Do you listen to Abraham? LaShawn,
Me?
you listen to Abraham?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. And you see how they be talking about like what death is or what death is not. And
Yeah.
yeah, it just, of course, our human side, our fleshy side, because I got emotional too on my father's birthday, then turn around Father's Day the next day. So it was like, I was like, damn, double whammy a little bit. But then I'm like, I know where he is. I know he's fine. So I just grabbed him and talked to him. But nonetheless, that Abraham, the way they explain what death is not, well, to them they say there's no such thing as death because we're all energy, we're all spiritual. They
Yep.
just non-physical,
Yep.
and that
Yep.
non-physical portion is real. Whew. Did you ever see a video and like, well, what was your take on it? If you ever seen a video, what's your take on what quote unquote death is?
Girl. Now, I had to read that over and over again because we're prone as we're growing up that they're gone, right? It's at
Hmm.
the end that they're gone. When actually they're not gone. They're out of the body, but their spirit lives on.
Hmm.
So it took me to be a grown woman because as a kid, you don't understand that. And then you're right, the flesh gets so because you want that person, you want that person to stay on. And I think we get selfish, and I know I did with my mom because, of course, I wasn't ready to leave my mom. But then I have to think, I had my mother for 52 years, 51 years, something like that. And that's a blessing because there's some people who um, don't have their mother at all at birth, or their mother died when they were little kids, or all kind of stuff. So I had to change it around. Like, you know what, Sean, you are really blessed to have your mom as long as you did. So and had to figure out, had to think that she's still here. I'm looking at her right now because her picture's right in my living room,
Hmm.
and I'm like, she's still here. I can feel her. I can feel her,
Hmm.
and I'm always want to make her proud regardless. So
Hmm.
when I write out my gratitude, I write the first thing I write for gratitude is, of course, I'm so grateful for God. I'm so grateful for my life, and I put my mom on there. I had the best mommy ever, my
Hmm.
cheerleader, So I'm still grateful for my mother and everything that she has taught me. So
Hmm.
she's not here physically, but always here spiritually.
Hmm. I love it. I love it. Erica said I told my mom she better haunt me. she better she better haunt me. She flickers lights for me all the time,
Oh my gosh.
and makes kids toys play. Wow. While we talking about it, my mom called. Yeah. Yep. We are souls having a human experience. And Aurora said energy does not die, it transfers or changes. Absolutely.
Love that. Love that, Aurora. Yes. Yes.
Love it. I love it. Um, y'all really do bring a smile to my face, and I'm glad we all definitely come together. Because we definitely need each other, need this positive space, need the positive perspectives of each other's, and I just love this space.
Me
Um,
too. Me
but
too.
Same.
And I'm grateful for y'all, man, because we good. Like we are a good bunch. Good bunch
I
of
was
good, beautiful women.
I was looking for a space like this because I was like, I can't be the only one, right? And because I feel like people who manifest and have on a spiritual journey, I feel like we're special. You know, anybody
Mhm.
can do it, but a lot of people may not or believe in it, and that's the thing, you have to believe. And I just feel like we're special. So when I came across AF's TikTok, I was like, oh, let me listen to what she's saying. I was like, oh, I read that book. Okay, she's saying the same thing. Okay, let me join her live. Okay, all right. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, so yes, so I've learned so much, and
Absolutely.
yeah, and I even taught my husband some things because my husband is the biggest skeptic.
Uh-huh.
You cannot tell him today is Monday. But he knows, he's seen things happen here. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So he like, babe, your manifesting is strong. Like he'll say stuff like that now. Like, oh my gosh, he was like, my wife can do anything. My wife can manifest anything, especially when he saw that $10,000.
Okay. Okay. He was like, you go, babe.
He was like, you keep doing those. He said, you keep doing that.
Whatever it is, do
Mm-hmm.
it. That is beautiful. Aurora,
Good evening, everybody.
what's up,
Oh,
Aurora?
nothing. So I went to the laundromat yesterday, and I just been thinking about, before I went to the laundry. Nobody nosy, but I'm talking to my friends. Take your naked butt out of here. So I was, I was, I'm just on this journey to where I've been stopped going to church. Stop. Come on. Go on about your business before we be fighting. I was on this journey to like just figure out where I wanted to go and how I wanted to do it, like as far as, what I believe in. Hold on.
Text my mom back.
Yeah, my son wanna be nosy. Kids like to be all up in your mouth when you're having a conversation. So I stopped going to church when I was 13, right? And I done dibbled and dabbled into little stuff, but I've always noticed that I like dealing with the elements. So I didn't consider myself a witch, but I considered myself a practitioner. I like to practice what I like to practice, and I don't care what nobody has to say.
Mhm.
So yesterday, stop licking me, ew. So yesterday, I was like, I woke up in the morning, like Lasan said, we give our gratitude and our thanks for everything that we have, we don't have, and what we're gonna receive. And I just told the universe, I said, Heavenly Mother and Father, I don't know where to go, how to get there, or what to do, but I need some guidance because I need to know what I need to know. So if you can give me some books on what I already know but need to brush up on, or even like make something flash on TV or on the phone or on the radio when I'm listening to it, and just show me a sign. I went to the laundromat. I went to the laundromat yesterday morning after I said that, and I hear the Spanish lady. She said bruja. What? I already knew that meant witch. Something said turn around to the bookshelf. I turned around to the bookshelf because they give out free books, like people would donate books and stuff. Don't you know, on that bookshelf, it had one, I think I got like 6 books
Wow.
on Yeah, everything Wicca. And not to say that I'm a practicing Wiccan, but what they held, like their principles dealing with nature, dealing with the universe, all of it blends together. And
Mm,
that's what I was looking for. And I found all of those damn books. And I was like, see, y'all play too much. Why couldn't y'all just tell me go to the library? But nevertheless, let me get these books. I took
mm,
all them damn books. And they was looking at me like I was crazy. And I was like, no, don't act like y'all don't be doing all that stuff y'all be doing
mm,
in them Spanish stores with all that stuff y'all got. Mind y'all business. I was
mm.
just saying that in my head. My phone dying. Let me put
I'm here, y'all.
I'm here too.
Okay. I want to hear the rest of her story. Oh, dang.
She got to come back up.
Yeah. I'm over here looking up what that means. Y'all be schooling me, okay? I think anything can be used. I mean, there's duality in everything. So,
Mm-hmm.
and God is not in a box, you know. That's what I had come to realize too, that God is not in a box. Some people find God in nature. They find God
Mm-hmm.
in I don't know, in the animals, because he's everywhere. He's everything.
He is.
People. So I just love the fact that I'm now more open to saying, hey, I let people praise and find God in their own ways, and I can do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good when I'm walking in nature and I'm just looking at everything, and I'll be like, wow, God, like this is
Yes.
amazing. Even in the buildings, I'd be like, wow, somebody built that big, beautiful building. Just everything. Because
When I
God
was
is in
in
every.
when I was in Myrtle Beach, I was so amazed at the water. Like God put it right there. Like how did he know to
Mhm.
put that right there? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just amazing. That's what I get amazed about the natural stuff that God did more
Yeah.
so. Like
Yeah.
dang, this is yeah.
How the tide is just right, not enough to flood the whole beach. Just how
Mhm.
things just so perfectly aligned. I was on this past week. I went outside, and it was nighttime, it was dark, and I seen this one star in the sky. And I'm like, I know that ain't no UFO. I seen the planes flying across. I can still see planes. I had my glasses on. And when I tell y'all, I searched high and low for another star. I could not see another star. I looked everywhere
Girl,
through that sky. And the
that's a
star was
whole
right there. Bright.
that's a whole that's a whole topic.
Oh my God. And I looked it up. I'm like, what does that mean? Is God giving me something? And I was talking to God too. I'm like, show me something. Show me that you with me.
Come here.
I feel aurora on that. Sometimes I need to know. You gotta let me know something.
Mhm.
And that big, bright, beautiful star was just right there, and it just amazed me. It did. I just stared at it like, wow. I had to close my mouth before something fly in it, because I was just like in awe of that one big, bright, beautiful star. So I just love God. Um, Aurora, go ahead and finish telling us your story.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my battery died. I had to switch the battery out. So I found the books were, one is called A Guide for the Solitary Practitioner, right? And then I found another one on magical herbalism. And then I got the other one on candle burning, which I don't know about all that, but I'm gonna look at it anyway. And then you know how I like to make my soaps and stuff, and how I'm trying to make sure I get everything right before I open up my shop back again. So it just so happens that with all these books, there was a consumer's dictionary of cosmetic ingredients,
Ah.
and then there was one that's called Spellcrafts, creating magical objects, which I don't think I'm gonna be playing with that one, but I'm gonna look at it. And then I got another one called Natural Organic Hair and Skincare, and it includes an A to Z guide to natural and synthetic chemicals and cosmetics.
And that is so up your lane. Wow. That is so up your lane with your natural body products and stuff like that. And it's just going to add to the knowledge that you already have about natural products and the plants and all that stuff for your body butters and shades. That's amazing. And you got it all for free.
Yup.
You tell me that wasn't God lining things up.
You ask
Universe
and you should
God things
receive.
on setup. That's amazing. That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I told you I'm just on this. I'm in this space where I believe who God is, who I say He is. I don't care what anybody else says He is. God is within everybody, and this world got us on a one type of God person. When I believe that if God is in everything, then God is male and female. You know what I'm saying? And the way the system is set up, the system got me fucked up. Like I don't get it. And I'm not trying to be confused, because can you just imagine if that man or that woman decide to come down, if they're real, and say, well, you can't come with me because you believed in what they believed in, and you ain't take a chance on yourself and going to search out and find out the truth, but you was listening to everybody else. He said the kingdom of heaven is within. And I believe that all that even connects with death as well.
Absolutely.
I believe that even in death, your loved one can come back to you to give you a message, whether it's in a bird, a feather. Like I said, with the energy, it transfers or it changes. So some people and some energies are so strong that they can, I don't want to say possess a person, but they can transfer some of their energy into a person. You ever ran past somebody that says something to you and they sound just like that person?
Yep.
And you go, well, you sound just like my dad. My dad would say something like that. Has it ever occurred to you that maybe your dad transferred a little bit of his energy to communicate with you, but
Through
you
that
just
person.
didn't realize it?
And babies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Toddlers. Yeah. They're so open. They're so innocent. You know what I mean?
It's so funny you say that, because my daughter just started busting out laughing looking at the wall, and I just immediately felt my mom's presence.
Mm-hmm.
And like she like literally just randomly just started busting out laughing looking at the wall just now. It was so cute.
Well, the baby can see the light spectrum that we can't see no more as adults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the babies are very special. So when they doing their little imaginary thing, just let them
Mm-hmm.
do it. Just be mindful, because like I said, some energies know how to transfer their power to us.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
go a little bit further. Pets. My dogs. I have two dogs. I have a Shih Tzu and I have a pit bull, and they look at the door all the time, or they go up to my mom's picture all the time.
Mm.
It's been times where we in the bed, we sleep, but I can hear him walking around. I turn the light on, he's sitting up and his head is looking up like someone's talking to him and no one's there.
Mhm.
Well, is it someone's there, but not physically.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is I never
Yeah.
felt scared. I never felt scared. It was a calming.
Mhm.
I never felt
Oh,
scared. And I was just
if it
telling
was
Jeff,
something that wasn't supposed to be there, your dog would have let you know, because he
oh
would have
yeah.
growled at it or been barking at it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I just turned the light back on. I was like, hey mom. Turn the
Mhm.
light back off, or hey grandma, or hey
Mhm.
mama law. You know what I'm saying? Like I just turn the light back off and go back to sleep, but I never felt scared.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a medium. I'm a medium, so I often read for people who've had passed on loved ones, and I have some regulars, and I'll know when they're about to get a reading because their loved one will come to me and just be like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh, welcome back."
Wow.
Mhm. Mhm.
It was scary at first, but now I know how to like make them leave once I'm done talking to them. Because some spirits like to stay and hang around, I guess, because they know I can hear them. And I'll have to be like, I'm sorry, but it's time for you to go. You're too much. You're like giving me anxiety. Your energy. Like sometimes I have to tell spirit to leave because it makes me anxious because there's too much energy going through my body at once.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mm. That's very interesting. Um, I gotta hey, Cece, hey, Tree, Cece, Tree, Chica. Um, what's up, Soul Star? Yeah, Roscoe, y'all cat view over here. He be poking his head up times, or just staring in the corners or staring at the walls. And the old me would have been scared to death, child. I would have got up out this house. But I'd be like, oh, you see the angels? You see the angels? Oh, you see your grandfather? You see your grandfather. So definitely they see it. They see it, the ears point up, they
Mm-hmm.
get excited, and it's a beautiful thing, man. And I'm like LaShawn too. I don't feel no anxiety, or I don't feel afraid at all. I just be like, oh, you know, nice and calm, nice and calm. And even sometimes when I hear like a little thump in the night, um, I remember one time me and my best friend, her father had passed too, and we were talking about our fathers and everything, and she was telling me how somebody had came through. Okay, I just can't talk to that. The animals too. Um. Okay, so Star, but we was talking about our fathers and everything, and I remember watching the Abraham video, and they was talking about angels and our loved ones who went on over, and how you sometimes you hear the bumps in the night sometimes. Uh, And I remember after we were talking, I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. While we were talking, I heard a bump in the night, and I was like, I said, not today, Ernest Brown, not today. I'm not in the mood. Don't be doing no bumps. Not in the middle of the night, not right now. I'm not in the mood, child. Um, so that's definitely true. It doesn't frighten me anymore. So that's a beautiful thing. What's up, Tree? Okay, my boo soul star.
The animals, yep, they do know. Absolutely. Just can't talk today. Okay. Okay, Erica.
Yeah. Them animals and those babies, they see the light spectrum that we can't see. So they see what
Mm-hmm.
can't be seen, which is a beautiful thing. It's just sometimes I wish I could see it too, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I could see it too. But in all, energy can touch you as well.
Yeah.
Energy can touch you as well. So if you've ever been like going through something or like a deep sadness and you felt a hand on your shoulder, that was probably
Mm-hmm.
your father or somebody letting you know, we here with you, you all right. Because this happened to me, and I was sitting in my kitchen and I was depressed and I was going through it, and I don't know why. I was going to lose my damn mind, but I sat in the kitchen, and next thing I know, I felt somebody hand touch my shoulder. I felt that
Mm-hmm.
vibe going through my body, but it was something calming and peaceful
Mm-hmm.
about it. Like, it's going to be all right. No, you can't sit on the lap.
My head to check with
Mm-hmm.
freckles.
No.
I know that feeling too. Quite often, I feel like I
I
just feel
want.
a presence in the room. Sometimes when I'm alone, I just feel like somebody's there. Like I'm like, why I feel like somebody's here, but I don't see nobody. But somebody's there. Yeah, no, you're being you know, detoxifying your pineal gland. Um, you not being epileptic. Make sure. Oh, okay. Oh, you know. Okay, 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 okay. Good, good. Okay, so I just want to make sure you're okay, boo. That's all. Sending you some love too, some loving, healing energy your way too, soul star. I'm glad you're here though, for sure. Um, yeah. Like a presence. I'm like, what the hell is that? I remember when my house caught on fire, my bedroom caught on fire, and I had to stay in a hotel room. And y'all, one night when I was in that hotel room, and I felt a presence so strong, it wasn't scary, but I said, why do I feel like somebody's watching me? I felt like I felt like more than one was at the end of my bed. And I was already pretty emotional because of what happened and other things that was going on. And the next day, that same day, I had won $1,000 at bake
Wow.
sale. I said, okay, well, like I'll take that. But I
Yeah.
never forget the feeling at the end of my bed. It wasn't scary. It was just like, what the hell? Why do I feel like somebody's watching me?
That's when those energies like to come into to play the most, is when you're like in a state of sadness or
Hmm.
depression, and
Hmm.
if your arm hairs don't go up, you all right.
Okay, that part.
Because that's one thing about the human body. It's when there's something that ain't supposed to be there. You even notice it with animals. When it's something that ain't supposed to be there and it's a negative thing, the hairs on the animals stand up. It also stands up on your arms and on your head.
Mm. Yeah, no, I ain't feel that. I just felt like, why do I feel like somebody's watching me? That's all I kept hearing in my head. Y'all know that song. I felt like somebody's watching me. Anybody else want to come up? Y'all can. Y'all can. We just sit here chilling and talking. LaShawn had a great story. Tree, are you still in? Yeah, I think you're still in here. LaShawn, y'all. Okay. LaShawn, can you tell us your story one more time for our billionaires that's just coming in?
Sure, sure. Hey, billionaires. I manifested $10,817 last couple weeks ago.
Woo!
So my story is, I do a ritual every month on the first with cinnamon, sea salt.
I put it in my hand. I stand in my foyer in my door with my back towards my screen door, and I blow it in my house. And I say an affirmation about health, wealth, and abundance. By me journaling and scripting, I've been scripting under my desire. My desire I put under there that I want a extra $5,000 to $10,000 extra a month. Not paychecks and commission checks and bonuses, extra a month. And I've been doing this for like months, right? So I woke up and looked at, I got an alert and my eyes didn't focus right. So I was like, let me just go to my bank on my phone. There it was in big gigantic numbers, $10,817. It was it blew me away. It took my breath away, took my breath away. I showed my husband, took his breath away, and then a week later, I let it sit because I didn't know. So I got a letter in the mail for the exact amount and said it was an overpayment of something that we paid years and years ago that they did an audit or something, and it was an overpayment, and it was $10,817.
Come on,
I
somebody.
know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, rip me out the plastic.
Yes.
I be acting brand new.
I love it. I
Yeah, so
freaking love it.
I text Ebony this morning. I was like, "Hey, I got some great news. Call me. I can't text you all of this. Call me." And sure enough, she called me and she was speechless for a minute, like, "What? Are you
Wow.
serious?" Yeah, yeah.
I
Ooh-wee.
know that's right.
I
So
love it.
now I can buy some furniture for my patio, right?
Okay.
For my deck. I'm sorry, my
Okay.
deck.
Patio.
For my
That's
You know
deck, I
what
can
else?
buy some furniture.
You know what else I've learned from reading them books? That Ebony be suggesting to us that I got.
hmm
I've learned that sometimes the manifestation doesn't come in the form of money.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
It'll also come in the form of something that amounts to that money or that will add up or equate to what you were asking for. So you might get $500 here. You might get a coat that costs like $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a whole living room set that costs another $2,000. So that's another thing that we got to start doing too, is keeping track of what we got
hmm
besides just the money.
hmm Absolutely. It can be in value of anything. Like we had a billionaire manifest. Welcome in, profits. Welcome in, Carla. We had a billionaire that manifested a $13,000 grant for her
Mm-hmm.
mortgage. Like what? So or just in the little things, in the scholarship. She also got a $7,400 scholarship. So it don't have to be cash money like you said that we touch. It can be in the value in things. It could be in the experience of things. We got a billionaire that manifested a new home. Like
Mm-hmm.
heart desires. My God, whatever your heart desires.
I came across a Reverend Ike video, Ev, and I forgot to say this earlier, and it reminded me of you because I've got some things done around the house, and my dad, he's a big component, big cheerleader, and he was like, "Wow, y'all got some stuff done around the house, and y'all print money in the basement." And I'm like, "No, nobody print no money. We good. Nobody print money." But Reverend Ike said, "Don't do that because you're downplaying your blessings." He said, "You need to smile and say thank you." And I never
Mm,
realized that because you never want to. And me personally, I don't like bringing attention to myself. I'm not a materialistic person or a flashy person. What I do, I stay in my lane. My last name is Super. I'm staying in my super lane, right? So
mhm,
I stay in my own lane. I don't keep up with the Joneses. I keep up with the Supers. So when my dad said that, and I was like, "No, Dad, nobody printing money." In other words, he's proud of us, but I'm downplaying what we haven't done to the house. But Reverend Ike, this was today, and it came to me on a TikTok. I should have sent it to you. He was like, don't downplay anything when you have manifested money. Say thank you and you smile even harder. And I thought that was so fitting for me today. I was like, you are absolutely right. I'm not going to downplay. Like, no, nobody doing that. No, no. I just don't want nobody to know my business a lot, right? So I would just say, Dad, oh, Dad, you so crazy. Thank you, though. Thank you. So I have to change. And that's another mindset. It's like we so used to doing that. We have to change our mindset with that.
Yeah.
So thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's why I love y'all coming up here and sharing y'all stories and stuff. And other billionaires are really happy for each other. Excuse me, and we get inspired versus getting jealous and or you know what I mean, envious. You don't feel that energy over here. When y'all tell me y'all stories, I be excited. Very excited, very grateful because it's working. So, that really makes me feel good. And that you're right. Reverend Ike is right. Absolutely. And I don't know, like I'm like you, LaShawn. It's like I do my thing, right? And I do my
Yeah.
thing, and it's just me. I'm a light. We're all light. But at the same time, something be in us like, oh, don't look at me too hard, just or we push it back on them, turn the light onto other people. Like, no, but you doing the same thing, no. Instead of just saying thank you
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
appreciating that. Yeah,
And I
I
have to
gotta
practice
put
that.
that habit too.
Yeah, I have to practice that because I'm not one to be like boasting or, oh, look what I
Yeah,
have, or look what I drive, or look at this, I'm not one to do that at all.
right, right. You wanted to say something, Aurora?
I was just thinking about what you just said about the being jealous or envious of somebody that's getting something and you're not getting anything. You know what, Eb?
Mm-hmm.
That is the truth. And it, there's some things in the Bible that I can point out that goes to spirituality and it's not a Christian thing. It's a spiritual thing because it's not you sinning against other people, it's you sinning against yourself. Envy, hatred,
Yep.
jealousy, being gluttonous and stuff like that. That's your energy that you're taking your own blessings away when you do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not hurting anybody when you do that to them. You hurting yourself. And a lot of people don't realize that.
Mm-hmm.
So to be jealous of what? Because we all have what we have. Everybody don't get everything the same.
Right.
And it's in
It's
time, right? It's in time, right? It's
Mhm.
not
Yes,
everybody's
it's a
time.
time for
And
everything.
it is.
It's not going to come when you want it to come. It's going to come when it's going to come. But if you see Tanya got $5,000 and you've been manifesting way before her, or you've been doing your affirmations and all that 3 years straight and you haven't received it yet, but then you see Tanya and she just started, and all of a sudden, like with the snap of a finger, she's getting everything she wants. You in a place where you like, all right, well, now she trying to show off because this, that, and the third. No, don't think of it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I am
What's
so
for
blessed
you
and
is
I'm
what's
so
for
happy
you, and what's for them is
that
what's for them.
I do not have an envious bone in my body.
Mm-mm.
I can be everybody's cheerleader. You get a new house when we having a barbecue. We get a new car, come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Like anything
Hmm.
people get, my mother has taught me to be grateful and be happy for other people because mine is coming. Just wait.
Hmm.
It's not my time. It's not my time.
Hmm.
And everything is in due time.
That's right.
So
Be
I'm just,
patient.
yeah, yeah. So when I hear stuff like that and people having great stuff, like I get excited, I get inspired. I'm happy for that person. I'm at your house for the barbecues. I'm bringing whatever. Like, yeah, let's do this. Or you
Mm-hmm.
got something cute on, girl. Where you get that from? That's cute. You got cute hair. You got cute, girl.
Yeah.
Where you get that lip gloss from? I want it. I don't hate
Hey,
on
now.
you. Yeah.
Mhm.
passing out compliments like candy. Oh, you look
And I
cute.
do, and that's another thing. That's how
Mm-hmm.
you have a high vibration. Don't be fake about it, but compliment people. You can always find something that you can compliment people on
Yeah. Yes.
and mean it. Like it has to come from your heart, though. You can't just be like, willy nilly and compliment. No, mean it from your heart. It could be somebody's smile. It could be somebody's personality. Oh my gosh, you got a beautiful, beautiful personality. You're easy to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Always
Absolutely.
compliment people.
That helps you find the beauty in everything.
Oh yeah.
That's why I
Oh
said
yeah.
I said before, like when men say, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing, gorgeous," stuff like that. I'm like, I've learned to accept it.
Thank
Like,
you.
I do look good. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
This man
you.
said it yesterday in front of my husband. We at the car show, girl, and I thought I was cute.
Yes. Oh,
And
thank you.
I was
That's
cute
it.
yesterday at the car show, girl.
Right. You
And
don't look
guy,
for nothing.
yeah, guy walked past. He said, "You're beautiful." I said, "Thank you." And so my daughter was like, "Daddy, that guy just complimented mommy." And my husband said, "She is beautiful." I have no qualms with that.
Yeah.
you know
That's it.
and then I think, if I don't know if you want to do this, but we need to have, like, we should have, I'm gonna recommend, have that we need to have a thank you challenge. How many times do we say thank you to people? Like, that's a word should be in our vocabulary. When my husband get me a glass of water, I'm like, I always tell my husband thank you. He couldn't understand that when we first got married. I was like, because I'm thankful that you got up and did something for me like I do for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always saying thank you. I remember one
Mm-hmm.
time, I was at my dad's house, and I was like in my 20s, 30s, and my mother had again taught us to say thank you, please, and thank you, good manners. So my stepmom had did something for my daughter, and I told her thank you. And so my stepmom told my dad that I didn't say thank you, and it bothered me. So I told my mother, girl, my mother picked up that phone, called my dad, and told him, and told, this is for you and your wife, because I taught my daughter. My daughter always says thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Like, that's something I pride myself on. My daughters do that. And so I do that all the time. Thank you. I said in the email, thank you. Thank you. So how many times do you say thank you and be thankful? You thankful for something. You always thankful for something. And tell people
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
That's a form of gratitude, showing gratitude.
Girl, you better know it.
Yeah, I don't take nothing. Like, even though sometimes I get irritated, but I've learned to calm that down a lot. Even when I'm in the drive-through and they don't say thank you, I say thank you. Even my mom be like, they work here. She should be thanking you. I'm like, nah. She woke up this morning. She here. She passed me my food. It's all good.
Something wrong.
Whatever.
Something must be wrong, but thank you. Something must be wrong.
Exactly. Even though
You
that
know.
irritates, ooh, that irritates me sometimes.
Yeah, because I'm big on customer service. I'm really, because I feel like I get customer service. I'm not in the customer service industry. I kind of am with my job, but I'm big on customer service. A thank you
Yeah.
goes a long way. A thank you costs nothing to be courteous. It
Nothing.
costs nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it
Y'all know
costs
when y'all go to
nothing.
the Chick-fil-A, oftentimes you get some of the best service because every time you say thank you, they say, my pleasure,
Uh-huh.
pleasure. That means a lot to me. Like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
pleasure.
Girl, go to Disney World, and they have a whole class on customer service and thank yous.
Mm-hmm.
They have a training on that.
Mm.
Yes, on
That's
customer
good.
service. I think everybody should take their training because they have great customer service there. But yeah, thank yous go a long way, and I taught my kids the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And not only is it polite to say, because people are doing something for you. I don't care how big and how small, quote unquote,
Yep,
it may
they don't
be.
have to. They don't have to
They
do that.
do.
They don't have
No.
to do that. Yep, I'm teaching my granddaughter. Because she
Mm-hmm.
know when she come over here, it's a whole different ball game, whole
Mm-hmm.
different. Nana don't play, and Nana go with manners and thank yous. So I talked to her today, and she's going to first grade. So I always get this I did for my kids. Whenever my kids finish a grade, I will go and buy books for the next grade for them to learn in summertime. So she told me
Mm-hmm.
today, she said, Nana, I'm out of school. I don't need any homework. I said, baby, Nana loves you, but you're gonna have homework till you graduate from college. Just know that with me.
Okay.
And she said, okay, Nana. Just know that. My
Okay.
mother
Yeah.
was a teacher. Just
And that was
know that.
Mm.
So I'm going tomorrow and get her these books. So when she come over Thursday, Friday, I'm gonna be working in my office, and I'm gonna set her up so she gonna be tracing, coloring something. I don't play
that's
that.
right.
And I think that's a beautiful thing because I don't know what these schools doing today, but these kids ain't getting no homework. They ain't reading no books. Everything is on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
Mm-mm.
Yep. So that's
absolutely.
me.
They don't even teach cursive no more.
No, they
Girl.
don't. That's why I print everything out off the computer. And my son had both of my kids have their own folders. My oldest son is learning to write cursive, and my youngest son is doing his alphabet. So, uh-uh. It's like now you really can't depend on the schools. You got to make sure your kids
Mhm.
got what they need and need to learn what they need to learn. You got to be hard on them at home now. And I
Mm-hmm.
be trying to get my mom like, Mom, would you mind just making sure Jeremiah reads at least a chapter when he's here and let Isaiah
Mm-hmm.
work on his ABCs? That motherfucker told me no. No, when they at my house, they playing.
Oh.
No, we do both. We do both, but we have study time, like an hour, and then she can be on her iPad for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like we switch it up. She takes naps and stuff, and her
Mhm.
camp
Yeah.
doesn't start until the 26th. So she got out of school last week, so she was here Thursday, Friday. So I'm a structured person. I'm a policy procedure person. I'm a structured person, organized person. So we had breakfast, and then she had a little playtime, and then she had to do like a little reading for me, little book, little book, and then it was lunchtime, and she took a nap, and she got up, she played, and then before my daughter came picked her up, she read to me again. So I'm a structure. Then on Friday, my youngest daughter had her doing chores, and we paid her a couple dollars to take the little garbage cans from the bathroom and empty it. So you gotta teach kids responsibility. So that's what we do over here.
Yep. Goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, ooh, child, some of these children are different.
They
My
are.
God,
Yeah.
they are different.
But what you're not going to do is embarrass me out someplace. That's what you're not going to do.
Ooh-wee. No, you're
So
not.
I no, you're not going to do that. You're going to have manners, and you're not going to
Hmm.
embarrass me. We're not doing that.
No, 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 no. Because these
We are
hands
not
work,
doing that.
baby.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna light that thigh up. I'll pop you so fast. Shoot, I used to get popped. Shoot, with the quickness. Ain't even know what happened. So, shoot. Uh-uh. Don't bring them over here if you don't want them corrected. Don't, because that
Yeah.
correction helps them in the long run. You think, oh, I don't want nobody hurt my child or touching my child. No, that correction helps them in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
So they know
You
when to
don't
listen.
you don't want life to choose them because they're gonna choose the wrong thing for them. So you correct them, and
Mhm.
you train them now. You know. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm all
you're right.
about. Yep.
You're
That's what I'm
right.
all about.
One thing I
Hmm.
can say is my kids know not to play with me. When y'all outside, don't play with me.
You
Y'all
sound like it though. You sound like not to be played with. So I know you you you
Okay.
sound like it. So yeah, they better not.
And what's crazy is if you meet my sons, y'all say they're the sweetest kids in the world because they have their manners. They'll clean up behind themselves. They're sweet boys, but you know what it is when they with mommy. That's when all the problems come out. You ever notice that they give mommy the hardest time than
Cause
Hmm.
they
they
know
do
mom.
anybody else? They know not to play with grandma.
Uh-huh. That's how it go. That's normally how it go. But hey, at
Yeah.
least you
So,
got that versus them being out in public or over, with other people and they behaving or misbehaving rather,
oh no,
We
my
we
kids know not to play
embarrassing.
that with me because if we listen, last time we went food shopping, I left the whole cart there in the middle of the aisle, took their asses straight to grandma's house. Oh, y'all want to play with me? Now y'all gonna have to learn today. We don't do that out in public.
Mm-hmm.
Now y'all can't come food shopping with me no more.
Nope. I feel you. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
Roy got that tone, that whole swag. You better not.
I get it from my mother, and I tell my kids with the quickness, and I did it to them in front of some white people. Lord help me. We was in the store, and my kids was acting up, and I told them, I say, "Yo, candy back. We not getting that. Get what I told y'all to get. What y'all asked for.
Mm-hmm.
We not getting that." Oh, but I said, I don't give a damn if Jesus was standing right there and said you could get it. Put that shit back.
Aurora.
But
Oh my
that's
lord.
what my mom used to say to me all the time. I don't give a damn if Jesus and the Mother Mary came down and told me to say yes. I told you no. So
Put it back.
that's always stuck with me, and I use it till this day. So my kids know when to act up, and they know when to act right. And
Mm-hmm.
right now, I got the rules set for my new apartment. We have rules. My
Mm-hmm.
kids know they got chores, they got homework, but sometimes they like to test the waters. And I got two boys, so I got energy and I got them hands. If y'all, which one y'all want? Y'all want the good energy or the bad energy?
Okay.
Because I can give it to you either way.
Yeah. And you got to be that way as a single mom and stuff like that because if you don't teach them, the streets will, and you don't want that, So that is very commendable. My mom raised three boys during the crack era in the 70s, in the 80s, in the 90s. So she had that steel that iron fist of steel too. So
Hmm.
it didn't feel good growing up always, and that's not to say she did everything right, because there's a lot of things they could have did differently, communicate differently. But nonetheless, none of them got arrested. None of them got babies out here everywhere. They was in the house, but when the street lights came on, their friends knew what was up. Don't play with that mama. And that was that. So
Yeah.
she took care of them and that part. So you know, it's a balance. But every parent don't do everything right. But
But
nonetheless,
you know what? What we're not is we're not gonna do everything right. We're gonna make mistakes. That's a part of being a parent. You know what I'm saying? But what we can do is we can learn from our experience that we've had with our own parents.
mhm, absolutely.
So I know certain ways that maybe my mom was that I don't want to do that and I want to try something different. But then you have to come to the realization, now I see why my mom did that. Put that shit
Okay.
the fuck back. Now I see why I act like my mom. And you know what? I love it. And my kids love it too. It got to a point where one time, maybe I think my son was about 7 years old, and I just got so fed up with my kids' shit that I sat in the living room and I cried because I was stressed out and I was over it. I said, this is why I didn't want to have no kids. Next thing I know, my son comes into the living room and he's like, Mommy, please don't cry because you the best parent I ever had. And I'm like, motherfucker, I'm the only parent you got. What are you talking about? But I understood what he was saying.
Mommy.
Yes.
What you doing?
You see?
What you doing? Don't want nothing.
No one nothing. And he
Mommy.
laughing too. He think it's funny.
Mommy. Mom. What you doing? Don't want
Girl,
see
girl
what I'm
bye,
doing.
because they know it's 8:46. They asses was supposed to be in bed at 8 o'clock. I don't play that shit. I told
y'all, when I put these kids to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock, that's my me time.
That's right. Come on,
But
Ross.
because
Kim said, I
I'm in
love
my
me
work
some
meeting
Aurora.
right now, when I be on here with you, I tell them y'all go in the room and go ahead on the computer and have y'all a little bit of fun because I got a meeting to go to for my job.
That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it. Raw, Jane, ain't she Cam? I love Aurora too. Raw be getting them together, honey. That's that New York up in her. Oh man, y'all are funny. I love y'all, I really do. What's up, Tamia? Hey, billionaire. Hey, boo. Thank you for coming back. All the way together. Absolutely, all the way together. Um, yeah. So anyway, as we wrap it on up, oh LaShawn drop down. You come back up if you want to, boo. Let's see. There she go. They shooting fireworks already, y'all, child.
Oh, girl, bye, because they gave me a ticket today. I don't give a damn about no Juneteenth. No, I don't celebrate Juneteenth.
No, that's July, 4th of July. They've been lighting fireworks way before June. Girl, I live in the hood, okay? They've been lighting fireworks since the beginning of damn June.
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
yeah, yeah. I love my city, ugh, but child, anyway. Yeah. Anything anybody else want to share before we wrap the show on? Oh, hold on. We got another guest coming up. My boo Kim. What's up, Niecy? Niecy still in the building.
Hey, Kim.
Kim.
I'm about to throw this phone. I'm about to throw this phone at Aurora right now.
That's my
She
boo
got
Aurora.
look.
Shout
She
out to
had
y'all
me. Look, she had me all together.
today.
I'm
Okay.
telling you. I'm telling you.
she had me on the straight and narrow right then, and I'm like,
Okay.
wait,
I'm like, dang, I don't want to go to the store with Aurora. I might get popped.
okay.
But you ain't heard
No,
I'm shy,
I ain't
child. I might
popping
get
you. I'm I'm leaving
Oh,
popped.
all them goodies that you seen me put in the cart. I'm leaving them right there. We're leaving now. Now y'all don't get nothing.
okay. Oh my God, girl, that was a mess. I love it. I said I love me some Aurora. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, get you together in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna say, just a quick going back to what Aurora was saying tonight about the different natures and well and okay, so in church, quote unquote, witch is like witchcraft and all that kind of jazz or whatever. But I was like, but you, Ev, you said like that's not it. That's not about like evil and all this kind of jazz. And I thought about when we was in church. You know how they used to say, "May the dealings of the Lord be upon you," and you because you disobedient and stuff like that. That's witchcraft. So you know what I'm saying. So I'm like, Aurora, she's all about nature and all this kind of stuff. So I had to rethink that. I was like, wait a minute, she a what now? But I was like, you know what? I said, that's not it though. We in the church talking about may the dealings of the Lord be upon you, may you be because you disobedient and all that kind of jazz. No, that's witchcraft. So I was like,
The
oh
book of Psalms.
man,
It's not just
bro.
tales. The book of Psalms.
I love it. I was like, that's why I'm in this space because I'm renewing my mind, man. This is crazy because I said, no, that ain't it. We was in church trying to curse people out because they didn't pay their tithes. No, they ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
so Aurora, I'm with you on this right here, baby. I'm like, girl, feed me on what you gonna find out in these books. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing I
I said,
already found out is stop just thinking and praying to the Heavenly Father because it takes two to
yep,
tango. We have a
yep,
mother and a father. So not
yep.
only do we have a mother and father in the flesh on earth, but we also have it up in heaven.
Yep.
and we also have it as earth. So everything is duality. You got the male and the female. You got the good and the bad. You got the soft and you got the hard. You got the hot, you got the cold, you got the wet, you got the dry. It all works together.
Man.
Mhm.
Man. It's just so much out of the four walls of the church that we don't even know about. It's just, and I learned so much from everybody, different perspectives, especially with the other lady. She's a medium, and I, here I go with my religion, girl. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that ain't it. I said, I felt my late husband not too long ago in butterflies. I seen them last year. I said, ain't no way you ain't gonna tell me. You ain't gonna tell me. No. So it just, I love the space that we have, a safe space to hear, like be open minded to the different avenues on how we get to God. And it's really just energy altogether. And I'm
Yes,
just
we
like,
have.
man, I'm sitting back just eating all the way right with Aurora, and I'm like, sis, can you give me a medium? I mean, can you give me a reading? I was like, oh Lord, I want my husband to come, my late husband, see how he doing, and all of
Mhm.
that. So I'm just like so energized by this high vibe of these ladies, like going different avenues, and I'm like, man, I'm just loving it.
Well, let me just say this: Hinduism was the first religion. Christianity is a baby religion. So
Mm-hmm.
there was Hinduism, Judaism, um, uh, Mohammedanism, Islamism, Christianity. So,
Right.
but when you think about it, if they telling you to get a cup of water and then they taking part of the earth and making a cross on your head, and then they got candles lit,
Girl,
and then
speak it.
they got flowers that they put out, and then they celebrating all these certain holidays. It doesn't it seem weird that they would penalize
Huh?
a Wiccan or some type of witchcraft spirituality, not
Yep.
realizing or knowing that that's where they stole their stuff from to make
Even
their stuff the dominant religion.
even when you do
Yep.
communion, God tells us, the bread represents the flesh and the wine represents the blood of Jesus. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
it goes both ways, but it's
It
just
does.
it's nothing to condemn because it happens in both, in every aspect. It does. It
No, it
does.
does.
Whether you in the book of Psalm, nothing but spells.
Yep.
Nonetheless, it can be used for good or not for good. And,
Absolutely.
you know, that's just the conversation, again, that's why I just say I let people be. I let them believe. And when you just
Mm.
learn to let people be and just respect other people's perspectives and opinions and stuff, and not try to convince them to do it this way or
Yep.
your
Yeah,
way or the way you were
yeah.
taught, life's a lot easier. Just let
It
them be.
does. It does.
Just
Especially
let
like
them
with the cinnamon and stuff that she said. Now it's
be.
like, how we was raised. We like, girl, that's wicked. You're gonna call the devil in. I'm like, no, it's not. Cinnamon comes from the earth. No, we are the salt of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, no, no.
And shoot, LaShawn just got $10,000. You damn right.
Okay,
What you do?
let
What you do?
Better blow that cinnamon in your doorway.
me look.
She just got $10,000. This lady got
Okay,
$10,000 in her account. You think
right.
I'm not gonna listen to
Okay,
her? What I do? Let me find this damn salt.
right.
Child, I'm searching high and low for that cinnamon. I started to text you back, you LaShawn, and say, "Can I use nutmeg? Cause all I can find is nutmeg." Then I said, "No, no, I got some
Some type of
cinnamon in
spice.
me."
Okay, you need that money spice. Money spice.
Oh man, you are funny. You are
So
funny with the
good.
nutmeg.
I'm saying I'm gonna make this
I'm,
work. This
no,
lady got $10,000. I'm gonna make this work.
for real, because we in high vibes. So you might as well. We in high vibes anyway.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's the truth.
Shoot. So that's good. And I love Aurora's story too, how she found the books and the lawn.
Mhm.
I mean, just how it was just all lined up for you.
Yep, that was
And
amazing.
yeah, that was really amazing. That was nothing but God right after you prayed for it. Um Yeah, and whatever don't make you feel comfortable, like you said with the candles and stuff like that, don't do it. Don't read it. If it don't give you a good feeling, just don't read it. Don't
I like
entertain
that
it.
No,
too.
it's
I
not
like how
that
she
it
was
don't give
involved in
me a
that.
good feeling. I just want
Yeah.
to take it one step at a time because you
Yeah.
gotta have a certain mental a strength in your mind to be able to do certain things. So right now,
Yeah.
my main focus is a solitary person, it's solitary practice. So I want to do it once. Let me learn baby steps first.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Babies. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Me
I really
too.
love it. And I learned something new with LaShawn. She said the cinnamon has the scent of spice of money or something in it. Something
Yep.
Yeah.
like
That what she said.
But
Mm-hmm.
if you notice in the Bible, it tells you to use cinnamon for certain
It
stuff.
said
Mm-hmm.
Aurora. It did say that. It sure
Yep.
did.
Yep.
wow. What did it say that at?
It sure did. And they used the spices for David and with Esther. They all kinds of spices and oils and all that. Girl,
uh,
Mm-hmm.
Myrrh,
boy,
aloe,
church would mess you
cinnamon.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely. That
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, that's amazing.
I'm
Um,
excited.
yeah, me too. I definitely I'm gonna do that cinnamon thing all over again. Thank you, CC. Shout out to my boo CC. Um,
You
showing
said you're
Kim
gonna
some
do it all over again.
Ground it up. I have some sticks. It's
I've
okay. That's nice.
been called up cinnamon. It's on my list for some grounded up. I wait, hold on. Been called up cinnamon. It's on my list for some grounded up. I have some. Oh, okay. You got the fresh cinnamon sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
amazing. Did she
Yeah,
tell
I
you
gotta
what
do.
was the time frame for that when she put the cinnamon and then the 10,000? Did she? Is LaShawn on here?
So
Okay.
yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. So I've been doing this every month, every first of the month.
Oh
So
yeah. Okay.
I've been doing this for a while, a while. And I've been getting, things here and there, whatever, but this is the biggest.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Were you
yeah.
getting like little increments? You notice?
Yeah, like little increments, and it wasn't always money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can get gifts in like other ways.
Right.
So when I say gifts in other ways, like I have, girl, I'm telling you guys, I have 5 to 6, sometimes 10 meetings a day. If I get a meeting canceled, that's a gift for me. Like I'm like, yes, you
Right.
know little things
Okay.
like that. Or my daughter would be like, Mommy, I'm buying lunch today. You know what I'm saying? Like little
Yeah.
Mm.
stuff like that. So yeah, I was getting things like that, but never like $10,817 in my bank account like this. Like,
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
yeah.
I love it.
Love it, baby. Child, I went to that cabinet so fast. LaShawn, you would have been laughing at me.
That's why nobody can't miss these lives, man. They be missing my.
I'm telling you, you never know what
Never
Oh my
know.
God.
you never know.
I'm
Bees
telling you.
been called towards cinnamon too. That's on her list too. So it's funny we talking about cinnamon today. I started to rub it on both my hands and touch stuff, but I said, "Oh, LaShawn ain't say do all that. Let me calm down."
You going extra? She going
I didn't say all of that.
Sprinkle it all in my purse and
okay. Do the
everything.
spell. Do the spell. Don't do nothing else.
She put extra
You,
stuff in
you
there.
go out to the front door, you turn towards your front door, and you say your little affirmation or your little prayer or for whatever you want, and you blow it into your house.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
And sea
All
salt.
right. But I do gotta blow it into my house, so I ain't gonna do it again
Yeah, but
tonight.
again, Ebony, it has to really be the first of the month, like July 1st.
Okay.
No, August 1st, September
I
1st.
gotta
It's always
wait.
the first. She only
I
got two
can't with you.
weeks. You only got
Okay.
2 weeks.
I
Wait.
felt the same way. I was
I
like, wait a
win
minute.
$1 million in 2 weeks,
Okay.
LaShawn.
Got no dang on 2 weeks. I'm
For
going out
real.
of town on Thursday.
Okay.
I'm about to blow this whole house up with cinnamon.
Right.
She gonna have a Cinnabon, right? Not a
Okay.
bonfire, a Cinnabonfire.
For
Um,
real.
yeah, so that's what I was doing. You can, but I do it the first of the month.
Okay. All right.
She said,
Okay.
I need
Oh,
some money
I
right
was about
now.
to be lit. Rocking with
Literally,
Okay.
what the hell is
Okay.
going
literally. It's okay.
on?
It's okay.
That's good though, man. It's just giving us inspiration and encouragement to just, try different things, and
Yeah.
ultimately we have the power as individuals. Like other things can be used as conduits, like the little rituals, the practices that we do and everything like that. But ultimately we have the power. And to the point where we can get strong enough just to use our imagination, like how Neville did it, just by
Yeah.
the power of using his imagination and call things to be. These other techniques are helpful.
Yeah.
And they just help you feel good. They help you open up emotionally. They help you to get into a state of expectancy. So that's why I
Yeah.
said I won't, even though I don't study these types of things, but nonetheless, I'm not opposed to it, because at the end of the day, it helps some kind of way to
Mm-hmm.
somebody. So
They're just
I love it.
tools. You know how
Yeah,
you
tools,
need
right?
tools to build your house. That's
Yeah.
Hmm.
all it is until
Yeah.
you're able to do it on your own without
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
tools.
Yep.
That's it. That's it. So I love it. So I thank y'all for for sharing these types of things with us and in this space. I'm gonna try to see if I can get this episode uploaded on our YouTube channel. So I'll let y'all know if I do, so we can play the whole live back. We got a Billionaire YouTube channel. I'm gonna see if it's gonna let me do it. Because this was a good live. This is a
It
good
was. It's
live.
good. I mean, with the sea salt, and she said that it cleanses. I mean, that makes me feel good.
Yeah.
So I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah,
And I feel protected. I feel my house is protected.
yeah, like that.
Yes, CC. It's in the link in my bio. The YouTube channel, to the Billionaire Black Woman YouTube channel. Yes, ma'am. It's in the link in the bio. Oh yes. CC said I'm excited to hear the full replay. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna try to download that when we get off of here. Anybody else wanted to say? Share?
Thank you for having me on tonight. I really appreciate. I always look forward to your lives. I'm in the morning time because you got the Billionaire Morning Show. Congrats on your morning show at 8 o'clock, and I'm on my treadmill listening. Yeah. So
Faithfully.
thank you.
Yes.
Faithfully. I love it. No, that's for real though. It's just a blessing, man. I concur with what she said. I am so loving it. I always when I miss you, I was like, wait a minute, she didn't come on today, man. I'm on low vibes. I need help. I need help. But it
Yo,
just
yes. Thank
but
you.
but other than that though, I just really appreciate it. I just had to bring my 2 cents in. I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, I'm so open. I'm growing up to where I'm just so open with other avenues and just learning
Mm,
from other billionaires and like how to, even just increase your vibes and all this kind of stuff. And then I can't wait for Aurora to come in with some nature stuff. It's just gonna be fire, y'all. It's just gonna be
mhm,
fire.
I
mm.
love this community. It's like our own. Like I said, I was searching, and I found this community, and it's like I'm home.
Yeah,
I'm home.
right. Right. Well,
Yes. Aurora, anything you want to say?
I just want to say thank you to y'all because I thought I was going crazy. I was going to have to fuck my kids up, but y'all reassured me. I'm good.
I can't.
Don't hurt the babies, Aurora.
I'm
Don't
good.
hurt the
Aurora said, I'm
Y'all
about to
let
jack
me,
these.
y'all just reminded me that it's okay because these kids is going to test your patience. They going to test the waters. They going to rock the boat, but it's all right.
It's
babies. It
all
is.
right.
Aurora, they still gonna test you. My oldest daughter is 34, my son is
Still testing
32,
you.
and my baby is 20. They still try to test me. Still
Oh my
do.
gosh, shit, they go and test their girlfriends once they hit that age. Leave me alone.
And we gotta put them into place. Yeah,
These are some hardcore
yeah.
mamas right here, boy. It's just,
I
Okay.
don't play.
I told you. They're going to pop you in a heartbeat, child, without blinking.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Don't miss a
I'm too
beat.
old. I'm like, I'm too old for that. Nah, we gonna fight for real. We
Okay.
gonna fight.
we both adults now.
Yep.
It's on
You
now.
over 18? Yeah, call the police if you want to.
we
Oh,
both going.
I'm going.
My daughter over here looking at me like I'm crazy.
I can't, y'all.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all kind words. I appreciate y'all time and y'all energy. It's just always a good vibe when y'all up here. Kim, I do have a podcast too. So that podcast information is in the link in my bio as well. Anytime y'all want to just listen to the podcast. It's some great interviews on there. And then it's also just some monologues that I did and just sharing information. So the Billionaire Boss Talk podcast is available as well. And we do have episodes. So y'all can go all the way back and listen to some things. It's a great interview on there with Bria Hash. If I don't know if y'all have ever heard of her, but she was my mentor at one point for business. And she's just a powerful one. So episode is up there. If you just click the link in my bio and you'll scroll down. But it's plenty of other businesswomen on there that y'all might just want to hear their stories. It's a beautiful thing. Small Black business owners. It's a wonderful podcast of a variety of really focused on entrepreneurship and manifesting. So check out the podcast. If ever y'all bored and riding to work, whatever the case may be. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel. That link is in my bio as well. So I'm gonna try to upload this episode on there tonight once we get off. So thank y'all so much. So
Thank
much.
you.
Yes, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow at 8:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, baby. Sean going to be on the treadmill. Aurora
Yep.
going to be getting them kids together. And then, yeah, we're going to be doing our thing.
Good night, ladies.
Good
Good
night.
night. Thank you.
Thank
Yes, you're
you.
welcome. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Great show, y'all. So much for joining, and your presence is definitely appreciated. Shout out to everyone who is here. Thank y'all for y'all time, y'all energy, y'all love. Y'all have a good night, man. Make sure y'all message me if y'all get any manifestations going in. Remember, the sky's the limit. Play some frequency music tonight while you sleep. Journal, do some journaling, okay? Talk to God, man. Talk to God. Tell the universe, hey, show me something. Show me something. And the universe will definitely always deliver. Y'all have a good night. Look out for the YouTube upload of this episode. And yeah, I will see y'all in the morning. Good night. Thank y'all so much for the gifts too. I appreciate y'all so much. And thank you for the subscriptions. I appreciate y'all for that too. I love y'all and I mean it. I will see y'all later. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, billionaires.